Okay, they can hear us now. Although I'm gonna make sure. Can you talk?
I'm talking. I'm saying words and stuff.
Okay, you sound loud enough. Sorry, I just had to listen to the audio of the stream. I think that's loud enough. I'll turn you up a little bit though. Just
all right.
Just to be sure. Oh, it's already up. Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay. Let me turn my camera on. And then we can get started. Hello. I'm back. I don't think anyone's actually here, but you know, you gotta pretend. You gotta pretend like someone's there. Let me get all focused up.
The show must go on.
There we go. My wife's catcalling me in the comments. What the heck?
Well,
all right. Let's see. Yeah, how about we just get started?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we've only got 3 articles today, which is kind of nice. It means that maybe I could get something else done after. Oh, I got a message.
That's just me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess we can
behind the scenes stuff.
We can talk about that too. I've never used Odin, but I do follow Odin a little bit, so we could talk about that one as well. All right. Welcome to Game Dev News. As always, I'm your host, Mojo, and we've got with us Night Owl. He's the one who curates the articles. Give it up for Night Owl.
All the 0 people in chat can give it up for me.
My wife will send some claps.
Oh, awesome.
All right. So, first article. I'm realizing that the chat is a little in the way, so I need to maybe switch it to the other side of the screen for this article because the picture's on the left. Okay. All right. Giving Graveyard Keeper away for free generated $250,000, says publisher. What's that? A free giveaway of 218. Sorry, wow. 218 of 28. It's early. Yeah. I'm tired.
Fine.
All right. Of a 2018 management game, Graveyard Keeper ended up generating $250,000 in DLC sales, says the CEO of publisher TinyBuild. Okay, we'll keep reading. The giveaway also resulted in Graveyard Keeper setting a new peak player count record on Steam. It's also pushed an upcoming sequel, Graveyard Keeper 2, into Steam's top 100 most wishlisted games less than a week after its reveal. Really? Wow. That's great. That's kind of crazy. Let's check it out. So, there's almost 20k people in the game right now. Yeah,
so you've never heard of it before, I'm guessing.
No, I haven't.
It's a little bit Stardew-like, but you're a graveyard keeper who like teleports into the past and into a fantasy dimension.
I mean, honestly, I think I have seen this before, but I definitely, it's not really on my radar. Wow, this looks good.
Yeah, and that's the original. The second one looks even better.
This pixel art? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's a really gorgeous game.
It is high res pixel art. Like, let's see. Can I like zoom in? I can't zoom in. I want to count the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's probably like 48, maybe even 64 pixels tall, which is very, very big. So this is high res pixel art, and it looks really, really good. Everything works so well. Wow. Okay. So yeah, instead of a farm, instead of your grandpa's farm, you're working at the graves.
I wouldn't say that it's good for kids to play this game necessarily, because there are some like morbid sort of things that happen in the game. But for an adult, like it's a little bit more advanced. You have like more stuff to unlock, and you can do some automation, and yeah, I really liked it when I played it.
Okay.
And I'm definitely looking forward to the second one.
It looks like they might have some subpixel shaders on the water. Yeah, that's subpixel. Sorry, I always like to look and see if they were pixel perfect. Yeah, that -2 energy or whatever is also not pixel perfect. Although the movement looks pixel perfect. Sorry, I'm like pausing and playing over and over, and now Steam is freaking out.
Steam doesn't like it.
Yeah. That is awesome. So yeah, tiny build. It's free, right?
It was free for a little bit. I don't know if it's still free.
Oh,
no,
it's not free anymore.
I think they had like a free weekend where if you got it, then you got to keep it, or something like that. Might have even been a week, but it's worth the money, honestly.
That's cool. Very, very cool.
And then the second one.
Oh yeah, I should have looked at the second one.
Was just revealed. I did not see like a Graveyard Keeper 2 releasing at all. I didn't think they were working on a second one. I thought they were like done with the whole project. And it's just such a good looking game, honestly.
Wow. Yeah, they ditched the pixel art for the fire and smoke.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost looks like this thing might be a 3D model, but with a pixel like post-processing on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'd love to see like a behind the scenes on this, because I can't imagine like them doing all this manually.
Yeah, that lighting was kind of crazy. You can tell that they've added a completely new lighting system on it. Yeah, like look at that. It's got 3D lighting, which can be achieved with normal maps, but also it might be easier to do it in 3D.
It looks so good.
Wow.
The shadows. Oh my god, the shadows.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's got to be 3D.
Well, you can cheat it in many different ways, but like the fact that they did it and it doesn't look bad is like just they got such an attention to detail. I'm definitely shilling this game a lot.
Yeah,
but it's just because I played the original and it didn't look this pretty.
Oh wow! Wait, hang on.
Like that,
we're going back to the fishing scene. We're going back to the fishing scene.
Oh my god!
Wow.
And they got layers and things moving under the water. I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is really, really pretty. Cool. Just tossing people in the grave.
Gotta make it pretty too. Put some flowers.
Who's that guy?
Well, you'll have to play the game and see, right?
Whoa. Tower defense.
Yeah, this is new for the second game. This was not part of the first game. And
those are zombies, so it's actually a zombies game. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, not to spoil too much, but the first one is as well.
Dude, this is spoiling everything. Cool. Well, awesome. All right. It also resulted in the 7-year-old game setting a new Steam peak player. Oh, wait, we got that. The revealed sequel over 470,000 wish lists. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Like, most people are happy to get 30K, you know?
Absolutely. That's a good number.
Oh man. Graveyard Keeper, which is published by Tiny Build, but developed by Lazy Bear Games. Oh, really? I thought the first one was Crap, I went too far. Yeah, it's Tiny Build Tiny. Oh no, Lazy Bear. I'm seeing franchise. Okay. Was given away for free on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox between April 9th and April 13th. Oh, okay. So that was recent.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago, you could have gotten it for free, and then they shipped a DLC. Is that what happened?
They already have a bunch of DLC. I think it's like 4 or something. I haven't bought them, but if I would have gotten the game for free and just saw like, okay, there's more to this game, I might have just bought the DLC. Like reasonably, like give the devs a little money.
Yeah, it looks like. Oh wait, where is the DLC? Is it just this? By Last Journey Edition?
Content for the game beneath that.
Ah, there we go. My bad.
I guess
I don't really
Last
buy
Journey
DLCs.
Edition. Yeah, I guess Last Journey Edition contains all the DLC.
So you could get this one for $10, this one for $10, then this one for $10. And so people are buying those, and it's so. How long has this game been out? 28. Oh yeah, it said 2018 game. That's the thing that I was failing to say this early in the morning. 2018. So it's been out for 8 years, and they just made a spike of $250,000. That must feel really, really nice.
Yeah.
Do we know how big their studio is?
I have no idea. I'm sure we could figure it out.
Lazy Bear Games.
Lazy Bear Games. They've got a website. That's a good start.
11 to 50 employees according to AI. Which just got it from right here. That's based on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Oh.
Hard to say.
Looking at their website, they have about 15 people total.
I didn't see any information on their website, so I don't know where that comes from.
That's from 5 years ago. So it could be that they have up to 50 people now. Something like that. So yeah, that's a nice little chunk of change. Okay.
The final thing I want to talk about, just to like talk about like the meaning of the article.
Yeah.
Like what a hack
yeah.
to do this, right? Because I don't think like the point of this scheme was to sell a bunch of DLC. I don't think that was the point. I think the point was to like rev up some hype for Graveyard Keeper 2.
Yeah.
But having already produced that like DLC that you can buy, and people playing the game and like enjoying it, not knowing that it was a good game previously, which it is. You should play it, everyone who's watching. Like it's just like such a collision of good ideas that I'm really stoked about it. And I really like the idea of just like, hey, let's just make our game free for a little bit so that people can like try it out and talk to their friends about it. Like we'll lose a little bit now, but we'll gain more in the future to like believe in your own product and do a little bit of a gamble in that way. I think it's really like admirable.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a ton of cool tactics. I think that's also kind of why people are so adamant on just release your game, because then like if you release a game, then it has so much potential to generate money for you, right?
Yeah.
Because they've had this game for 8 years, they were pretty much like done making money on it, probably. Like, yeah, there's probably a steady stream coming in, but not like a ton, right? And so what you can do is you can put it on sale. You can put it in these bundles. And so people buy the bundle and it ends up getting you a little bit money. That you put it on sale for like 60% off, and people are like, whoa, what a deal, buy. Stuff like that. Or in this case, put it up for free and then you get all the DLC money. And so yeah, it's or even like you come out with Graveyard Keeper 2 and they're like, wow, this game's actually like looking really good. It's a sequel. Maybe I go check out the first one first, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's definitely just like motivation, like release your game, you know, get it out there. I've got my game Droppy Ball, right? Everyone knows Droppy Ball. Hugely successful game, of course. But if I ever release a really successful game, then honestly, this will probably end up generating a little bit of sales, you know? Like people would probably be like,
sure.
oh, let's go check out his other games. And then boom, I've got some sales on Droppy Ball. So release your games. It's a good tactic.
All right. Do we feel good with that story?
Oh, it was actually 100% discount on Steam. I didn't know you could do that. That's kind of funny. A free to
You can
try
actually
weekend business
filter.
ideas.
You can filter Steam for games that are running a 100% discount,
Yeah,
which
cool.
I know a lot of people do. I do that once in a while just to see like who's doing what. And I think there's like a whole Reddit community just focused on that.
That's awesome.
So there are definitely people looking for free games on Steam, and I understand it in this economy.
Honestly, that makes me think maybe I need to go back to my DLC plan. I was going to release a DLC for Droppy Ball. It was just going to be $1, but it was going to have like different skins on the on the balls. So like sports balls.
It's not a bad idea.
Because then I could release it for free. I could say the game is free, 100% discount, and people get it, and then they're like, "Oh, this is a fun game. There's a skin. It's only $1." You know, might end up. Maybe I should consider that. I was kind of sick of working on Droppy Ball and wanted to move on to other things, but maybe I'll do that one weekend. You know,
there's actually a game that I really like that has a similar strategy. It's called Straftat. The game is free, but they have a DLC that is basically just a bunch of cosmetics, and it actually has a bunch of maps as well. Forgot about that. But there's the supporter edition, which I think I was thinking about. So you have the game for free, and then it's like less than $10 for the DLC just to support the devs, and I think that's a really cool way to do it.
Yeah, I like that model
as well.
Yeah, again, that's what I initially set out to do on my game, but you know, it's the age-old thing. I don't know if you listen to Thomas Brush at all.
No.
He has a podcast. He like it's so funny. In the last like 6 months, everyone he's interviewed on his podcast has become like his therapist because and he just basically he's seeking validation for what he's feeling about his game, which is that I really hate my game and I want to stop working on it.
Yeah.
And so it's very fun to watch because it's true. When you get to the end of the game, you're like, I just want to be done with this. I want to move on to other stuff. And so that's how it is with me and Droppy Ball. Like, yeah, I should probably do a DLC on this game that's not doing anything for me, but I'm sick of it. I want to move on.
I think it's only healthy to want to move on and do new projects.
Yeah.
And like increase in complexity and all of that. I think it's a good sign of like you having reached completion and being done. Because it's always hard to gauge like what done means. Yeah. But if you feel over it, that's usually a good pointer in the right direction.
Yep. So anyway, I think that's a pretty good place to end this one.
Right.
Shout out to Graveyard Keeper. It looks awesome. In fact, I should be adding this. Yeah, I'm logged in. I should be adding this to my wish list. What am I doing? Where's the second one? Upcoming releases. Boom. Gonna add that to my wish list. Cool. All right, let's look at the next article. All right, I never know how to pronounce this. I've heard it pronounced Ludum Dare. I've heard it pronounced Ludum Dare. But I don't know.
I'm not sure. I like to think that it's a challenge, so that therefore it's Ludum Dare.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Okay, well, this is kind of sad news here. Ludum Dare will officially end in October of 2028. The long-running game jam has spawned a number of successful titles such as Hollow Knight and Inscription. Long-running game jam Ludum Dare is winding down and will be officially laid to rest in October 2028. I mean, that is 2 years from now, 2.5 years from now. But still, when did it start? Does it say?
Oh, that's a good question.
Does it say in here? It's probably been running for 10 years.
It's a long time. My first game jam was a Ludum Dare, and that was when I was still in university, so yeah.
All right, let's look at it. I'm
looking
looking it up. Ludum Dare first jam. Okay. It was founded by Jeff Howland and was first held in April 2002. 24
That's
years
crazy.
ago. Holy. That is crazy.
They will cross the threshold of 25 years. That's pretty cool. Quarter of a century of game jams. I don't think there's any other jam that has been going for as long.
There is like the original game jam.
The original game jam?
Yeah, there was like an original game jam. Oh, it also started in 2002. Really? This is I think that this one is still going. The first indie game jam. I think that this one still happens. Is it yearly? Oh, no, that website doesn't work. Maybe it stopped.
I got to indiegamejam.com. It's an old game or an old website.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. I think it did not last long. Okay, so yeah, Ludum Dare has to be number 1 then. Global Game Jam is still going, but that started in 08.
But Global Game Jam is weird as well because it's not just one jam technically. It's like a collection of jams.
Oh, okay.
Like everyone is like doing their own jam at the same time, and then you can like submit to the Global Game Jam too. Like it's weird. I used to work for a company where we had a Global Game Jam site, and we had like our own little event, plus made people like go to Global Game Jam and send it in as well.
Wow. 35,000 registered participants. That's crazy.
Have you ever done a Ludum Dare?
No, I haven't. I should have.
Well, it's too late this year.
Yeah.
For Ludum Dare 57.
Just missed it. That's okay.
Yeah.
The next one, but do they do 2 per year? I feel like I've seen that they do 2 per year. Maybe I'm wrong. Schedule. It just says this.
Let's see. I'm on there.
Yeah, because they've got 59 jams, but they've only been running for 24 years. So I think that they do multiple. Yeah, look, April 17th is the next one.
Oh,
wait.
Ludum Dare 59. Well, yeah, it just ended today.
And then the next one is October. So it looks like, okay, and look at this. That's the end one. So they've got, here, we'll zoom in a little bit. October, April, October, April, October. So there's 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crazy. Yeah, year 25 is next year. And then year 26 they end. That's crazy.
So we better do it in October then.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So let's read the article. Event co-founder Mike Kasparzak shared the news in a lengthy blog post, which we are not reading, where he confirmed plans to host 6 more events over the next 3 years, one of which just ended today. After that, Kasparzak hopes to organize an encore event in April 2029, but insisted the October 2028 event will be the final scheduled jam. That's weird. All right. Take note that I've chosen my words carefully. Scheduled. Knowing myself, it's likely the big 6-4 will become such a fun, memorable event for me that I'm going to want to do more. Maybe two? He wrote. Those of us that have been around since the beginning know that April is Ludum Dare month. It's the one thing I will take full responsibility for, convincing everyone involved that if it's April, we need to run a Ludum Dare. So it's a fake out. So with that, I do intend to run an encore event in April of 2029. That will be the end though. Okay. Do note this isn't a scheduled Ludum Dare event, even though man, he's being cheeky. Even though I am telling you it's going to happen. October 2028 will be Ludum Dare's goodbye celebration event. After that, Ludum Dare will return as needed.
Oh, so he's like opening up for the possibility that Ludum Dare comes back in the future as well.
Yeah,
but just not on such a consistent basis as it has been.
He just wanted 64-bit Ludum Dare. That's all he wanted. He wanted N64 Ludum Dare, and then said peace. It's well, which means he probably will have like 5 more, right? You know, got to get to 69.
Probably.
Yeah.
That might be the biggest one yet.
All right. Yeah, so he canceled all Ludum Dare events in 2025 in order to take a break. Oh, I did hear about that. I did hear that last year there weren't. I think they did the April one, and then there were other ones that they canceled. Is that true?
I don't remember if they actually did the April one. I thought they didn't do any.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
And I remember that specifically because I think that was the year that I was like, oh, I'm going to go back and do a Ludum Dare again. And it was like, oh, okay, well, unlucky.
Oh, yeah, totally the same. I was definitely going to do Ludum Dare last year. I just didn't remember what time it was. I was going to do it.
And it's that thing is like sort of unfortunate because I have done one Ludum Dare, like I said, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't work in a team or anything, but it was really nice to just work on something for like a couple of days.
Yeah, it's like 3 days. Looks like.
Yeah, but now I've been so like busy with other stuff that I just haven't done it. And it's like I could have. It's only a couple of days in April and then in October. Like I had 2 chances every year since I did my first one. And I just didn't do it. And I feel like kind of silly for it now that it's ending. And it's like I don't know why I feel silly for it, but it's like I could have just done it. And I think I'm gonna be more sort of aware of that in the future with other jams to actually just do them. Because like, what do you lose out on? Maybe like doing something else, sitting at home, like whatever. Just make games.
Yeah. Yep.
It's worth the time. Especially if you work in a team. I don't know if Ludum Dare had like a rule that either you do it like solo and you're in one category, or you do it in a team and then you're in a completely different category. I think there was something about that, but
yeah, I don't know. I'll have to try it sometime. I'll have to try it in October.
Yep.
And who knows, maybe we'll make a team.
That would be cool. We could do that. It's good practice for working across time zones as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just thinking. All right. Do I care to read the rest of this?
I don't know. If there's
I guess it's really
more.
So he's saying that there's just one person running this thing, which is that does sound tough.
Yep.
It's pretty funny. It's basically just me, Linus Torvalds, and a bunch of old CEOs that are all still running projects decades after creating them. That's funny. I mean, that's a good point. Like, if it's really just been the one guy running it the whole time, that is tough. For 24 years, I mean, I don't think I've done anything for 24 years. I'm only 30.
Barely even been sentient for 24 years.
Yeah. And so, yeah, that's kind of crazy. I would hope maybe they pass it on. Although at the same time, like, it's not difficult to find game jams these days. What's the draw with Ludum Dare? What's the What's the selling point?
I think it's just that it's iconic.
It's just iconic
It's
and
like,
big.
yeah. Well, it's not even that big. I think they had like around 1,600 participants this jam. Like, it's
Okay.
not that big.
Yeah,
But
GMTK is
it's
bigger,
the
right?
one. Yeah, I think so. And I would be very happy if like GMTK became like the new, the one that people come back to. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
And I think that also sort of signifies the passing of the torch in one way. Because it's a good jam, and Ludum Dare is just a different one that's been around for longer, basically. So as much as it saddens me because it was the first jam I was in, it also feels like, yeah, maybe it is good if it gets to rest a little bit, and stay iconic before it gets bad or something. So definitely a loss, but one that you can like sort of reason about and sort of accept in a way. But yeah, legacy.
Legendary game jam. Well, that's cool. I'll try to participate in as many of these last 5 as I can. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to honor the project.
All right. Let's go to our last article. 44% of games industry professionals have considered leaving the industry as a result of redundancies. That's an interesting reason. New report from Skill Search found that 22% of those surveyed had been laid off with okay, got it. So 44% of games industry professionals considered leaving the industry, and 22% of those have been laid off. Dang. How do we know that it's 44%? Oh, no. They interviewed a bunch of industry professionals and only 22% of 44% have been laid off. Okay, got it. In the UK, 76...
The number's a little tricky.
Said they will be or are considering job hunting outside of the industry in 2026.
And I do want to like preface this whole article with the fact that they only asked 1,000 people, and there are definitely more than 1,000 people working in the game industry.
Yeah.
So let's take this with a grain of salt because it may not represent the rest of the industry, but the UK number is interesting to me.
I feel like there should be a meme that's like, "What's your sample size, bro?" Because
yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Yeah. But I mean, my thoughts on this are just like, I want to enter the industry, you know?
Right.
So, can I have your spot? Although it seems like their spot is gone. That's why they want to leave, right?
Yeah. That's how I sort of figured as well.
Yeah, it really sucks for sure. Because right, like game dev skill, at least like the software side, is super adjacent to app development skill. But game dev skill is so much harder than app development skill, and pays a lot less. And so it's definitely hard. Like you feel like you're doing like such cooler work than the people making so much more than you. That you could totally be doing that thing. You know, you could totally just say like, yeah, I'll go put text on a page. I'll go serve up some HTML, no problem, you know? And so, yeah, it's probably easy to say, yeah, I would like to leave this industry. It's not paying me for how much skill I have. What do you think about that?
I think you're right to a point, but I also think the way I see the world, this feels like a response to just, everything, like the cost of living crisis in the world. Like, are you going to spend the next like maybe 2 years looking for a game dev job when you can maybe look for 6 months and get a higher paying job and not have to like live off of your savings for 2 years? Like, there is so much insecurity in both the like general tech industry, and the game dev industry being like hyper insecure for workers, that I understand it more as a like a just a safe bet. Um, and it's really unfortunate that the game industry is like shrinking, skill wise. Um, but it's absolutely reasonable. If I weren't so like hard-headed on like, actually getting into the industry and making games, then sure, I would probably look elsewhere as well. And I have been, but it's not any easier in the rest unless you have experience. So
No, that's a good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, it's a tough job market in general. And it's not just the tech market. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
People are getting laid off everywhere, and it's taking a long time to find jobs everywhere. So that's a good point. We definitely have to ground it. I'm thinking in the past a little bit, because maybe like 5 years ago, for example, like I could be getting a job in the US. Okay, 5 years is maybe a little much. Let's say 3 years ago, I could be getting a job in the US paying like $200,000 a year making websites, like making a web app, and a game dev position of much higher caliber would be like $100,000. Maybe
they say in the article at the bottom that director level roles in programming and business operations are the highest paid at 130-ish thousand pounds and 112-ish thousand pounds respectively, which is not like it's big money. It's a lot more money than I've ever made. I've always been closer to like the junior position salary, but still,
yeah,
compared to what like all these other companies have been paying for the last couple of years, it's silly. Especially looking at like the revenues of these AAA companies and the publishers. I mean, it just doesn't compute.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like the peak is like 175K for like skilled developers in. Oh, this is in programming and business. So this isn't in game dev.
Is it not?
Director level roles in programming and business operations.
I think this is from the survey.
Gotcha. Yes, makes sense. So all of these are. So its C-suite role is pretty cushy. That's pretty. I mean, actually, 130,000 is very cushy as well. I should not discount that. Even this is cushy, but like 30,000 for a junior position. Let's see what that one is.
There's nothing.
Actually, pound sterling is not what I want, right?
Sure it is.
That's what it's called?
Isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Great British pounds.
So that's $41,000. Pounds to USD. It's looking like it is 1.35 right now. Oh yeah, Great British pounds.
Let me double check that in Swedish, and I can have a little bit more grasp of it.
In krona? Oh, wrong krona.
Yeah.
Wrong krona.
Yeah, it checks out.
Oh, you're also. Oh no, you're 0.1. Interesting. Where was it? I lost it. Pounds sterling. Right there. Okay. So yeah, $41,000 a year. In America, that's pretty low, at least for a high populous state, or high population state. Where I live,
It's not a lot of money.
Where I live, 40,000 would be pretty rough. It'd be pretty hard.
That's less than what my industrial mechanic buddy gets every month. And I'm not saying that he's not skilled.
Yeah, that sounds
but
skilled.
I'm saying that he's decently well paid in his industry.
And, and in a game development role, you've got to have some serious education. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got to have linear algebra, calculus. Yeah, a lot of that.
Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the salaries have looked like, if they have been declining for juniors, but I would assume so. Like, I remember coming out of high school that, like, you know, we were talking about at least like a couple thousand more for like an entry level position. And sure, junior position absolutely is entry level in some sort of aspect, but it definitely comes with a little bit more expectation than, you know, fresh out of high school. So I don't know. I understand the people that are looking elsewhere for a main source of income.
Yeah. But, you know, it's tough all around. It's tough to find jobs all around. So good luck out there, everyone. Yep. I hope everyone finds what they're looking for, because it's pretty hard. It is pretty hard. Yeah, it's nice having a job where you're not in fear of losing it. So
yeah. But
that's hard to find. So hope that everyone's doing all right out there. I mean, layoffs these days have been so crazy. I'm genuinely so worried about the industry as a whole.
Which one, the game industry or like everyone?
Tech. So yeah. we'll encompass game dev with just calling it tech. Yeah, SaaS, hardware, games, like all of it is not doing well right now. I mean, that's the thing though, is like I feel like the economy is doing well with those things. Maybe not. Maybe it's really just AI. So I guess that's really the issue. If you're not working in AI right now, you're losing your jobs.
Yeah, I think hardware is still pretty safe. A little bit. Manufacturing is usually separated from, you know, the business end. So
yeah, it's tricky though. If you're not making hardware for AI, then it's actually pretty tough. Like the market is not very happy.
What we're saying is it's a complex situation that we don't have the expertise or time to discuss in a, like, deep fashion today.
Yeah, and also I don't like I used to work at a semiconductor company, and so like cool. I kind of knew that industry, but I don't want to talk too deeply about it, about my inside knowledge on that.
That's fair. That's absolutely reasonable.
I don't have like tons of inside knowledge, but yeah, I don't want to talk in depth about it. Just saying that it's not doing as well as you'd hope. If you were, for example, Micron, who just recently started selling RAM to AI companies, they are doing great. Their semiconductor plants are doing great. But if you are other ones that are just making small chips for like sensors and cars and stuff, then it is a little rough. So yeah,
that's reasonable.
Anyway, weird market right now. I wonder if it's a bubble. I wonder if it'll pop. I wonder if that'll be good or bad for everyone. Definitely a lot of unknowns.
Well, to like round this off on a positive note. Yeah, to round this off on a positive note, you can still make games even if you're not. I'm here. My cable is like breaking.
I think I lost him. Oh no, I lost my audio. Hang on. I'm sorry. You've been talking and my headphone jack came undone.
Oh,
Okay, now I can hear you.
okay, cool. No, I don't remember exactly what I was saying. Yes, you can still make games even though you aren't employed by a game studio. That's the good
Yes.
point, is that even if everything sucks and you're on benefits or whatever, um, make games, learn a new skill, and make sure that you're not one of the people left behind when if the bubble pops and then the whole industry has to climb from the gutter. Like make sure you are the people that they want to hire on the other side of a crash. Um, like I'm doing my part and in talking about these things, I think, and getting people interested in and excited about learning programming and learning different game dev tools, making your own engine, everything that is included. But the only real step to like making yourself safe after a crash is to have the skills that people want.
Yep.
And if it's an AI bubble crash, I don't think people will want you to have skills. Data is a lot of it is Python.
Yeah.
So there's a lot you can do, and you don't need to really pay anything. You can go to the library and learn these things as well. Buy a very, very cheap computer, or ask a relative if they have something old that you can fix up, put Linux on it, and off you go. Yeah, just like hedge your bets by growing as a person, and then you should find some sort of foothold in the future, even if things are rough now.
Oh yeah, totally. Thank you for the bringing it back around, because I mean,
motivational talk.
I mean, we've talked about this pretty much constantly in our game dev news, which is that indie has never been better. I don't think indie has ever made more money than it is making now. And it's not even that we're seeing just massive amounts of hits left and right. There's just like massive games that are just winning big. It's like even the small creators can get 100K on a game that takes 3 to 6 months to make. And so, yeah, doing indie is nice right now. I think it'd be fun to try to join those ranks. That's what I'm going to be trying to do in the immediate future. But yeah, definitely get the skills. And also, like, what do you think about this? I personally think having what would they call it? Like multifaceted skill is really important. So like not just programming, but also some art or some music skill.
Right.
Like try to expand it, or writing, right? Like story writing skill, game design skill, stuff like that is really important for the future.
I was when I was studying, they told us to specialize, that it was really important that we specialize and focus on like specific skills. And to a point it was that we became really good programmers or artists or whatever. But I have read a lot about people in like lead roles being like, yeah, it sucks when people only know one thing and can't sort of transpose their knowledge to other fields.
Yeah.
For example, like Blender is really good for indie devs, just to know enough that you can like modify meshes in real time.
Yeah.
Really, really good stuff to know. And the easiest way to do that is to understand how a 3D model is built, how you like put a texture on it, like all of the different steps that are involved, so that you can have a reasonable discussion with your colleagues that have a different skill set. And I've always considered myself like, the goal of my learning is to become a jack of all trades, so that I can, if I need to, I can jump into any role and do a half-decent job at it. And then when someone asks me, why did you do this? Then I can answer like based on the knowledge that I already have, and I don't have to like lie.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like knowing a little bit of Unity, a little bit of Unreal, a little bit of Godot, making my own game engine. Like it just broadens your general understanding of how games are built.
Yeah, totally.
And doesn't lock you into like, oh yeah, I can only work for studio that uses Unreal because that's all I know. That
Yep.
sucks. That really limits you. So if you don't have a job anyway and you're like looking, just learn a little bit of everything. Like if you see a new language that looks cool and looks sort of like what you would use, like Odin, which we didn't talk about today, but it's a C-like language. Just try it out. See how it works. See if it like has any benefit. Might be able to use it to do something cool. Put it in your portfolio. Say that you learned it over a couple of weeks or whatever. It shows a lot of like deep interest in the subject matter, and I think that matters a lot, especially in our industry, but in tech, that you're interested in playing around with these things and figuring out new solutions.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of good advice coming from you today. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love
It's
it.
awesome that the guy who has the advice doesn't have a job either, but you know, like it's the idea that matters.
Well, and I also don't have like I have a job, but it's not in the game dev industry, and I've made games, but they don't sell. So you know, we're
Yeah, but you're
motivating
doing it,
ourselves
though.
here. We're motivating
Yeah.
ourselves. we're
Well, that's important too.
yeah, we're making the echo chamber, but it's a very hopeful echo chamber.
Yeah.
So I think
I
it's
do
got to
want
be
to
good.
mention. I want to mention one more thing. I'm gonna send it to you as a link because
Okay.
it popped up recently for me. Because we've been talking about what does indie mean, what does AAA mean, yada yada yada, and we've never really come to like a good conclusion. It's always been like sort of we get a little bit of the way, but AAA, which is not like an industry term really,
Nope.
games. So it's already happened for this year. But they did also show up with the AAA initiative sale on Steam.
Yeah, look at that.
Or sale. Like they had a little showcase on Steam, which was how I found it actually. And some of these games I already know from previously, like playing the demos or actually having the games already, like Clover Pit, the awesome gambling game where it's Balatro but you have gambling, like actual gambling. So some really good games on there, and I think this is a really good like pointer towards where we're going in the future. They've been running for 3 years, as far as I know, and I hope they go on for a lot longer, and there are other projects that will pop up in the future as well, because this is how indie outgrows AAA in my mind. Is people just looking at the games and there's being a space for them. So I'm not related to AAA. I don't know anything about them as people, but I am super stoked about them showcasing indie games in this manner.
Well, it looks like they did a little game awards show of their own. It's not an awards show, but it's just showing off a bunch of indie games.
Yeah, like a showcase.
So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna post this
on there.
I'm gonna post this in the chat if anyone wants to go watch this later. There you go. That's pretty cool. I really like this. Yeah, 45 minutes of back-to-back trailers. That's cool. I think that there's a video that's supposed to show up here, but maybe it's being blocked by uBlock or something.
Yeah, probably. I think it's just a video that is on YouTube.
Yeah, which I just linked in the chat. So go check it out. AAA, have they done anything else, or is there? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in here. So who knows? Maybe this is. Oh, look at that, Solarpunk. Post
some pretty big indie games being shown off by this group.
Have you seen this one, Castlevania Belmont's Curse?
I haven't looked at it yet, but I have like understood that it's a big deal.
Yeah, Castle. Yeah, this game looks awesome. This looks awesome. Oh, come on, get past the intro stuff.
They gotta talk about themselves first for 30 seconds.
They're still doing it. Okay, here we go.
That's fair.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm assuming that it's a licensed Castlevania game.
I hope so. I don't know. But either way,
But it's
the
Konami, right? It has
visuals,
to
the
be.
visuals are awesome. Yo, what's up, Rooter? How are you doing? Okay, anyway, sorry, I just got distracted because that was right here. Castlevania Belmont's Curse developer interview. Cool. Yeah, this is sweet. Thanks for showing me this. I will definitely be checking this out.
Well, it's more fun to end off on a positive note, right?
Always, always. All right. We just had we had an Unreal developer hop in the chat.
Oh, cool.
Or at least he's learning, I want to say. Anyway, welcome back. It's been a while. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the game dev news. I am wanting to make a game. Here, let's do you remember this? I think I was telling you about this. Great Conjunction Games. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
There we go. It's the howtomarketagame.com
Cool.
article. So this guy, he talks about we're in the midst of a great conjunction, which is a reference to the Dark Crystal. And he basically says there are a bunch of game types right now that are popping off. And these are them. Friend slop, idle incremental games, horror genre is obviously always popping off. Simulation, like shop simulators, so like the Pokemon trading card game shop simulator or whatever, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Rage games, auto battlers, Vampire Survivors Gen 2. That's in the maybe category. I don't think that's a maybe anymore. I think that's obviously going crazy because I think that this came out. Did this come out before Megabonk? Where's the title? Yeah, no, this was after Megabonk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So anyway,
if you're gonna shout out Megabonk, I'm gonna shout out Halls of Torment, which is also a really good Vampire Survivors clone.
All right, I'll have to check it out. Let me
it's more Diablo-esque.
This one right here.
I've been playing it a lot. My little brother has been playing it a lot.
It's like I can make one of these. I really like incremental games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's my timer. 1 sec. Gotta touch the camera or it'll forget about me. I really like incremental games, so I want to make one. Have you heard of the game Roll?
Oh yeah, with the dice, right?
Yeah. So someone hopped in the chat one day and recommended it. Actually, let's see.
Didn't you play it on stream for a little bit?
I played it on stream once.
I remember that.
I'm trying to remember who recommended it to me. I've got it written down somewhere. Was it you, Strix? Strix is in the chat somewhere. Was it Strix that recommended it? I can't remember.
I think they were there at the time list.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say that, and you can apologize in post.
Yeah, it was Strix for sure. Okay. Anyway, Rooter, I do remember you. I remember you. Aren't you the UE4 dev? You're like learning UE4 right now, or am I crazy? Anyway, so this game very simple, very simple, but super fun. So. In fact, I'll just pop it open. Why not? I can show. Oh, dang it! It's showing up on the wrong screen. There we go. So you have 2,500 roles. I mean, look at how simple this UI is, right?
Yeah.
So you've got 2,500 roles, and you've got this shop, and you can upgrade your shop. With 500, you can click on an item that you want to buy. It puts a flag on it. It's really simple. And so now I will roll until I get 500, which is the next shop upgrade.
You're using auto clicker?
Nope. You can just hold down. It's a setting.
Oh.
So you upgrade your shop and it gives you another die. And now if I re-roll my shop, now I've got this second row filled out. And basically what these shop items are, let's just grab this one so I can show real quick. It won't take too much time. So now you've got this +2. So it adds +2 to the number shown on a face. So like on 2, it now becomes 3.
Cool.
And so it's very simple, very easy. And apparently did quite well, like financially.
Yeah, I'd assume so.
And I was like, I love this game. I love incremental games like this. This is somewhat roguelike, I guess. I guess it's not really roguelike. Oh, what's up? But I was like, I could make something like this. And so I'm gonna try. That's my current goal right now, is I'm gonna try to make a game like that. One of these.
Are you gonna do it in your custom engine?
No, I'm not. I have taken a break on the custom engine. It's just got so much work to go, and I love working on it. I like get obsessed with it, and it takes over my life. So
yeah, that's fair.
I've taken a little. Well,
it's something to come back to.
Yeah, I'll come back to it after this game. But yeah, I'm hoping to make it in like 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, that means it's gonna take approximately a year until you feel done with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got another cycle. Well, this is funny as well, because I'm working on a friend swap game that I plan to release an alpha of in September.
Yeah, let's see. You were calling it Garden Gnomes and Chaos.
Yeah.
You were making a skateboarding game too, right?
Dude, I have so many projects.
You guys...
I was moving stuff over to my like archive hard drive.
Yeah.
And it's insane how many projects I have like just laying about half done to alpha stage. I usually get a little bored when I realize that I need help from 3D artists. So, you know, might have to go back to doing 2D for a little bit to make the load a little easier on myself.
Yeah. I'm wondering how I want to do it. Another game that's inspiring is a game about feeding a black hole. I'm hoping that it comes up. Dang it, it didn't. All right, game about, there it is. Oh, it's so cheap right now. What the heck? Oh,
and it's got a demo.
Oh, it's bundled with maybe I should just grab this. Oh wait, I've already bought it. No,
that's a demo.
That's the demo. Okay. Anyway, so this game did very well as well, and was just an incremental, a short incremental game about feeding a black hole. And so this is inspiring because it's basically like you do a thing and then you get skill points and you upgrade your skill tree and then you do the thing again. But it's like very satisfying visually. And also, does this look 3D?
No.
I don't think this is 3D. No, it's not 3D. Okay, I was gonna say I think that it might be like 3D, like these blocks might be 3D floating in 2D space. Bye. But which is interesting. But I think you're right. I think it's just good shading. So,
yeah, it's just good development. It's like this is almost like a perfect game. There's not that many assets that the idea is really simple, but you know you want to come back to it. It's like a perfect game to start off with as a release, and in the perfect, like they were saying in the article you're looking at, perfect time to do so. Yeah, because people are yearning for it.
So anyway, I have an idea, and I think I'm going to go for it. I think that's going to be what my streams are for the foreseeable future. But I'm not going to talk too much about it right now, just because it's not fully fleshed out. Actually,
well, I'm looking forward to it. It's a really good idea.
Cool. Yeah, and the goal is So anyway, hoping to do that. Also, like a big part of it is because because Droppy Ball, the point of Droppy Ball for me was to learn how to release a game, right? Like how to finish and release a game. And I think that I succeeded in that. I learned how to release it to Steam, the Play Store, and the App Store, which I think that most people don't know how to do. So that's valuable. The next game is going to be learning how to market a game, which is why I'm here at howtomarketagame.com. So it's not just Target has begun.
Is this separate to or like in conjunction with the beach episode?
The beach episode?
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah, I did go to the beach this weekend, actually. Maybe we'll
bring a camera next time. Live stream
bring
it.
a camera. All right.
Well, thanks for the show.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. This is kind of a little bonus news of like what I'm gonna be working on. So I will be mostly working in the nights now, which is not great for me. I don't work well when I'm tired, and I'm generally a morning person, but that's the plan. So
cool.
See y'all there if you can. And thanks as always, Night Owl. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, tack. Tack Smicket.
It's so funny. Varsågod. All right, take care, man.
All right, see ya. Shout out to that guy. He's the best. All right, I'll see y'all later.